Hi, this is Kelly Mahoney. It's about 5:30 in the morning, Sunday, November 7th or 8th. I'm driving from Cookeville and I'm heading to Nashville, Tennessee to run a half marathon, the Music City Half Marathon. The race starts at 8 a.m., so I've got about 2.5 hours. I'm going to eat some dates and some bananas to give me some fuel for the race. 2.5 hours, I'll be plenty of time to get that digested. Drink some water as well. Yeah, so we'll be heading to LP Field this morning. The race starts and finishes at LP Field where the Titans play football, and it's an out and back course through Shelby Bottoms Park. So I'm looking forward to it. It's been a couple of years since I ran a half marathon, and I'm in pretty good shape right now. Not so much, I don't think, in peak condition, but I'm definitely on the upswing. Almost broke 20 minutes in a 5K last weekend, so hoping to target around a 1:30, the one low 30s, like maybe 1:31, 1:32 in this half marathon. Basically, I'm shooting for about a 7-minute pace per mile. So, talk to you later. Bye. Hey, I screwed up in that last clip. I said it was November 7th, right? It's actually October 7th. Alright, I'm here at LP Field, and there's downtown Nashville, and it's freezing. It's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure I dressed quite warm enough. I've got Under Armour long sleeve and this real light windbreaker over it. I've got a couple other shirts I can throw on. Luckily I brought some gloves. No hat, but that's alright, I got long hair. So I'm gonna go back to the car, warm up. See you later. Hey, I just finished a half marathon about 10 minutes ago, and finished in 1 hour, 33 minutes, and about 40 seconds, I think. So pretty close to what I thought I would do. I was kind of hoping I could run a little faster there about midway. I was feeling pretty good. I was running just over a 7-minute pace on average the whole way. Ran a pretty even pace. I was looking at my Garmin, and it was anywhere between 6.5 minutes to 7.5 minutes. So it's pretty good. It's overcast. It's chilly race, but had enough on with the Under Armour and the windbreaker. Felt pretty good. The gloves helped quite a bit. And I ate about maybe 3 or 4 dates on the run. I pitted those and put them in my spy belt. So I was pretty happy with the race, really. Would like to continue to improve, would like to break that 1:30 mark. This is my spy belt. I had so many dates in it to begin with that was kind of flapping around, had to readjust it, but that was no big deal. So pretty happy. But keep on training, keep on keeping on. See you later. This is Kelly again. Just had a couple more thoughts about today's race. I ran the Music City Half Marathon. Now that shouldn't be confused with the Country Music Half Marathon, which is also a half marathon that's run in Nashville, and it also finishes at LP Field. But that's pretty much where the similarities end. Today's race was a pretty low-key event put on by a local running club, Frostbite Running Club. There were about 600 runners there, and it runs out from LP Field down Shelby Bottoms. It's a river greenway, so there's really no traffic to worry about. Pretty low-key. Whereas a country music marathon, which is run in the spring, is a huge race. starts in Vanderbilt University and goes through the downtown area and ends up at LP Field. Now, I've never run the half, Country Music City half, but I have run the Country Music Marathon. But I have had people kind of confused when I've run the Country Music Marathon. They ask, oh, so you ran the Music City Marathon. It's like, no big deal. They're kind of similar names. Speaking of confusion, it was interesting today. After the race, I was eating some bananas and apples, and had a guy come up to me, and he said, man, you were flying. He's like, did you win the race? And I thought to myself, like, okay, I was going at a pretty decent clip, but I wasn't really flying. And I definitely didn't win the race. I ended up running 1:33. I heard the guy that won it ran about 1:18. So I said to the guy, no, I didn't win. I said I had several runners ahead of me, probably 10 to 15 runners ahead of me. And he said, well, it was an out and back course, and there was about a half-mile loop at the turnaround point. And apparently he saw maybe 4 runners go by him at the turnaround point. He said, you're the first runner that I saw run by me. He said, I can't imagine anyone finished ahead of you. You were flying. It's like, no, I didn't win the race. I had several runners ahead of me. And that was the end of that. So I'm driving home here on I-40 thinking about it. And I saw the guy that won it because I passed him at the turnaround point. I got to thinking about it, and the guy kind of looks like me. I mean, he has kind of bushy eyebrows, and I think his hair color was probably similar to mine. I mean, I don't know, I didn't really think much about it, but I suppose that I could have been mistaken for the winner. So that's today's lesson. If you can't be a winner, then look like a winner.